Children of the earth tribe, rise up, rise up. Children of the earth tribe, rise up. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Momma. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like Riddle with a Z. Either way, Nacho Momma is a personality, not a person. Today I'm going to read for the Patient Pisces Collective. Happy birthday, Pisces. I have a lot of Pisces people in my family. My little brother, my niece, my really old friend Dane, my boss, some of my coworkers. A lot of really good Pisces people out there. You guys have patiently waited for your Pisces reading. So happy birthday, Pisces people. And we're going to see what sort of messages Spirit has for you. Grid workers unite. I just feel like grid working, that raising of your vibration and working them grids, man. Keeping your energy strong. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And I have dropped some links in the description box on how to get a personal reading, on where to follow me on Facebook or TikTok. If you would like to donate some cards that you would like to see me use, all that kind of stuff, all in the description box. So Pisces. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Pisces personal growth today. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Pisces. Ooh, 10 of Swords. The good thing about the 10 is that means that it is at the 10 is as high as it gets. It's the worst it's going to get. The worst is now over. Pisces. What is this 10 of Swords about? Queen of Wands. This might be somebody's fiery baby mama. Some of you guys might have a baby mama that's an fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like the worst is over. Whatever this was, the worst is over. Now you're just picking yourself up and trying to take those swords out of your back so you can plug your boat and sail onto smoother waters. It might be about children. Yeah, I really feel this is baby mama drama. This might be somebody that's dealing with some baby mama drama. But the cards are saying that the worst is over. You might be going to court or having to deal with some sort of judgment and some baby mama drama. But justice is in your favor with the justice being upright. One more big push, man. If you're in a custody battle or something of that nature, I feel that they've done all the damage that they can do. They've backed you into whatever corner they can back you in. And the worst is over. Now you just got to take the appropriate steps to make sure that you cross all your T's and dot all your little J's and I's. You know, if you're dealing with the custody battle, I know that this is not going to apply to everyone, but I mean, the good news is that the worst is over. And now you have the 9 of Cups. You're moving towards this, this inner knowing, this inner peace, this inner strength that you have, you know? With cooperation, there's going to be some sort of cooperation in this situation. Especially if you're dealing with some sort of custody battle or, like, this person's going to have no choice but to cooperate. The one thing about being a child is like, man, we are only children for this much of our lives. The whole rest of our life we spend as an adult. All right. I know a lot of times we get fixated. Like I've had a lot of my male friends that are devastated by, you know, not being able to see their children, to constantly have to fight for their children, to, you know, like just not being allowed to see them, like being treated like crap about it, constantly having to fight over it. And the one thing that I always remind them is to not only write to them, you know, like if you have a journal or whatever, if you don't get to see your children, write to your children every day, you know, write to them as much as you can about what's going on in your life, about how you feel, about just any sort of anything that you want to write to your children about. Because, man, your children are only going to be children for a tiny bit of their life, and then they spend the whole rest of their life as an adult. And they'll get to make their own decisions. Like if you're dealing with some sort of crazy baby mama drama that doesn't let you see your kids, or, you know, keeps them away from you and they've been out of your life for an extended period of time, write to them. Because guaranteed, by the time that they're old enough to make their own decisions, if it takes that long, which God hoping it don't, but if it does, those journal entries will mean the world to that child, okay? Because they will spend the rest of their life as an adult making their own decisions. Yeah, don't go against your own intuition, all right? Don't do things that you know are not, like, if you're out to seek revenge, don't be out seeking revenge on this person. That's not going to help your case none. Don't do anything out of the ordinary to put a stop to whatever, to give this person fuel to their fire. Don't fuel this person's fire. All right? Like, sometimes we got to play it real cool. Got to play it by the rules, you know, so that we have cooperation. There will be cooperation, whether it's going to be court-ordered cooperation or just an awakening. But somebody is going against their own better judgment, their own intuition. Don't do things that are erratic, okay? Don't do things out of spite. Don't try to hurt the person that's trying to hurt you, because hurt people only hurt people, all right? But I really feel that this isn't going to apply to everyone. This really feels like somebody that is in the middle of some sort of custody battle, or baby mama drama, or baby daddy drama. But you've got the 10 of Cups here. There will be success in this situation. You just gotta hold your breath, you know, keep doing you, keep dotting your I's, your little J's, crossing your T's. Don't do anything that is out of revenge or spite towards this person. Stick with the facts, and remember that your children will only be children for a tiny amount in their life, okay? You know, this has really got you up at night. You feel really burdened by the situation. I mean, and who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? You know? Especially, like, if you really want to be a part of your children's life and you've been fighting with some sort of crazy custody battle. You know, it makes you feel like you aren't worthy. Makes you feel like you're not good enough. Makes you feel like, you know, why me? And that's all understandable. I mean, it's totally okay to feel sad. It's totally okay to feel the emotions that you feel. Just don't live there. All right? Don't make unwise, don't let it make you spiral into a situation that makes the whole situation worse, because then they win, right? Some people will do things on purpose just to hurt you, just to see your reaction, so they can be like, see, I told you so. I told you this motherfucker, piece of fucking blah, 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 you know, and just go off. So don't put yourself in any situation, or let any sort of situation spiral you, all right? Don't go spiraling in a downhill battle, because it's not going to help nothing. It's just going to add fuel to their fire. You need to have faith, all right? You might not see it working out right now, but in the end, you have the 10 of Cups. You have permanent contentment in the realm of the heart, the happy home, the happy family. You know, the 2.5 kids, the white picket fence. But if you go and do things that are spiteful, do things that are against your better judgment, you know, start spiraling in a downhill spiral, then they win. Don't let them win. Six of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of sneaky I mean, you're armed. You have everything that you need to go on this adventure, right? You have divine guidance. You have all those swords in your backpack. You have your familiar with you. You know, you just keep pushing forward. All right? Just keep pushing forward. Don't do anything erratic. Don't do anything against your better judgment. Don't add any fuel to the fire. All right? Because they're just trying to get a reaction out of you. And you will have victory. There will be a celebration, even if it's a celebration of self. Celebrating the fact that you didn't go all ape shit, you know, that's a silent victory. Every single one of those silent victories that you accomplish within yourself is a victory. You know, they said some shit and you didn't pop off at the mouth. You didn't go in a downward spiral. That is a personal victory all by itself. Make sure you celebrate those things because it's important to celebrate your silent victories. All right. Yeah, and we have the Hermit. So go inside, you know, take a deep breath. Just have faith and know that don't add any fuel to their fire, you know, and celebrate these personal victories, these personal silent victories. You know, try to see things from a higher perspective, from a different angle. Because you have celebration. There will be a celebration. Just keep trucking. Just keep swimming, Pisces. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. What do we got from the angel affirmations here? Angels, what do you have for the Pisces gang here? Pisces. Angels. Acceptance. So see yourself and others through the eyes of angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Sometimes we have to accept that things are the way they are at the moment. That doesn't mean that they're going to be that way forever. All right, like I said, our children are only children for this much. And then this much they spend in as an adult making their own decisions. All right, so what you do now, even if they're not in your life or whatever, is still very important. Very, very important. It says, notice the signs. The signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. All right. So some of you guys might be getting signs about, you know, to just keep having faith. Just keep going. Keep crossing those T's and dotting those smaller case J's and lowercase I's. Don't add anything to the fire. You might be getting signs that you will have victory. You might be seeing, you know, commercials of children or whatever, and instead of letting them make you sad, all right, look at them as a sign of hope and faith. It says, go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. Just keep trucking in the direction that you're going. And we have love, the heart chakra. Love is the heart of the matter. Your heart is the center within your physical being, attuned to most to love. It is safe for you to love and to be loved with an open heart, as we stand by with perfect protection and guidance. Like, don't close yourself off. Don't go into a downward spiral, all right? Because that's just going to add fuel to their fire. And you don't want to add any fuel to that fire, man. If you're going to add any fuel to the fire, you're going to need to add fuel to your own fire. This is focus on service. Your soul deserves to only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. What can we get from the Ganesha? The Ganesh Oracle. Let's pull one from Ganesh. Let's see. Those wanted to drop. We have 3 cards here. Enlightenment, prosperity, and positive outlook. That's crazy. These are the exact cards that, or almost the exact cards that were pulled for the daily prayers today. So enlightenment, prosperity, and positive outlook. All right. Those are your oracle cards from Ganesh. Where'd my thing go? Enlightenment is a number 27 card, which breaks down to a 9. It says connect to your true source and manifest your desires. The color purple is associated with being art, creativity, and spirituality. It is considered a color of honor, courage, and sometimes associated with royalty. Ganesha is sharing the purple hue to you to assist you with your spiritual journey inside yourself. By connecting with him in this energy, you will be redirected back to your true enlightened nature. Purple. That's why my last name is Lavender. I love the color purple. Prosperity, which is a 45 card, which is also a number 9. You have the ability to manifest prosperity into your life. Ganesh asks that you work on integrating and accepting the spiritual truth that you create your own reality. Truly understanding this makes all the difference when it comes to prosperity. You are responsible for creating and generating your success. It is your divine right to do so. A job in itself does not bring you riches. Abundance is more than a job or having money. It is an attitude. It is about living with appreciation and gratitude daily for all the blessings that are bestowed upon your life. Right? That don't go into that downward spiral because of a situation. Like, you have control over your own emotions, over how you respond to these things. Like, if it might seem unfair, it might be completely unfair. I don't even disagree that it is unfair, you know, to any of those fathers out there, or any of the mothers out there that are being withheld from their children. But you have to stay positive, and you have to stay focused, and you have to keep looking towards the future, not the right now. All right? And the way to project a positive future is in the now. You know, everything might seem like it's all negative right at the moment, but if you can find the things that are positive, the things that you can pull out in the now, you will project that into your future instead of all of the sorrow or anger or bitterness or resentment or retaliation. Don't focus on those energies, because then you're putting that into your future. Like, we live in the past, the present, and the future simultaneously. We are living in the present moment of our past thoughts, creating our future in the now. That's why the now is the most important. So be conscious of what you're creating now, okay? Don't be creating resentment, revenge, and going over those type of things in your mind, even if it's not something that you're like, oh, I'm not wishing for resentment or revenge or whatever. Like, going over conversations with people that have that attitude towards you, you're still embodying those emotions, that feeling. The feelings that you have inside of you are the most important to creating your future. All right, and positive outlook. 29. Just as I was saying that, how you'd feel depends on your own mental attitude. The many faces of Ganesha reflect how we feel about the different aspects of your life: spirituality, health, finance, relationship, and emotional well-being. It is important to remember that circumstances are not good or bad, but always neutral. It is how you approach the situation that will determine your outcome. If you choose to see something as depressing, it will be. If you choose to see it as encouraging, it will be. Your mind determines how your day will go. Your state of mind has influence over your body, your relationships, your emotional well-being, and how you view your finances. Every day you are so careful when considering what you will eat during that day. You have an opportunity to be just as discerning when it comes to how you think. You can conquer your moods, no matter how bad a mood you seem to be in. Make up your mind that you are not going to be controlled by your moods anymore. If you do find yourself in a low disposition, take a moment to acknowledge what brought this up for you, and then take positive action to shift back to happiness or positive being. It's the only thing that we control in this whole entire world is how we respond, how we feel, how we react. Nobody has any control over that but ourselves. You can't have a bad day with a good attitude. And you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. And if you're going to have a bad attitude, then embrace it. Like, I'm having a bad attitude today for no freaking reason. Do you want to have a bad attitude with me today? Do you want to just have bad attitudes? And then it changes the whole dynamic. I love you guys. You've got this. Stay focused. Stay hopeful. Stay optimistic. Don't let one rotten apple, one rotten thought destroy your whole day. All right? And if this is about children, which I really think this is about some sort of custody battle with children, write to them. Tell them how you feel. Write to them every day. Guaranteed that'll be like gold when they get a hold of them or when they're older. Because by the time that they're old enough to make their own decisions, every decision you make right now is going to have an effect on the decisions they make as an adult in your relationship. It doesn't matter what the baby mama says. It doesn't matter what baby daddy says, grandma, uncle, whatever, because they will have their chance to make their own decisions. All right? So keep that positive outlook. It's not always going to be this way. It will change. Things change. And how you act, how you respond, how you deal right now is what that outcome is going to be. All right? I love you guys. Vroom, beep, beep.